Hi everyone. Today is Monday, November the 14th. 14th, right? Not 13th. No, 13th was yesterday. Okay. Hi everyone. Today is Monday, November the 14th, 2022. And I just heard this on the Times of India channel about the e-Rupee, the central banking digital currency that has already been rolled out in India within the wholesale channel. So there are two channels, a way to think about central banking digital currencies and the way they're doing this. So on the one side, there's the commercial channel, which is inter-governments and inter-banks. And the second channel is the retail channel. Now, wow, where do I even begin? And these are all the notes I wrote up about it, because this is quite something to unpack. But in any case, so let me tell you a massive issue with this two-tier system. And you could say it's an issue or not, depending on who you are, really. If you are a middle-class person in India, it's not good for you, because what this means is, so the retail segment side, and this is according to their own their own announcement. This is not something that I'm positing might happen, but according to their own announcement, the retail track would get 0% interest on the CBDC. Now, mind you, in a CBDC, you can also go to a negative interest rate. Yeah, and you know why that is? Because this is programmable digital money. This is central banking digital currency, CBDC. This is not decentralized finance, which is peer-to-peer. And it's funny, in the announcement, like they said, well, yeah, this would be legal tender backed by the Reserve Bank of India, and and as such, it would be a stable store of value, as opposed to like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all that are based on public perception. And and they also called out, I mean, hey, kudos to them for calling out like all the the massive loss of value from all the current crypto tankings that have happened because of loss of liquidity and other scams. Right? So okay, I have to say though, true Bitcoin peer-to-peer, no, you can't do that. Or true central banking digital currency backed with a commodity, like like say, okay, I store my gold and it's like denominated in grams or this and that. You can't just inflate away to infinity. This system, my goodness, for them to even have the gall to call it a stable source of value, a stable store of value, given how much inflation there is anyways in India, I thought that was a bloody joke. Anyways, yeah. Okay, here's what the RBI says. The RBI says that that this will make it'll make the interbank market more efficient. Why? By preempting the need for settlement guarantee, for infrastructure, or for collateral to mitigate settlement risk. So I want to unpack those three words. Okay, preempt the need for settlement guarantee. This means that there is no need to guarantee that things will ever settle. Wow. If that just didn't give you chills up your spine, then leave me a comment, because I need to tell you why that is so crucial. Because basically that means that things will basically never settle. It'll just, you can just blow this bubble up to infinity, because the piper, so to speak, will never have to be paid. That's what it is, basically. Preempting the need for a settlement guarantee. Now, that's not to say that the bubble won't pop, but there won't be any need to guarantee that settlement. You see? Oh my God. And then the other thing was, for collateral to mitigate the settlement risk. What does this mean? This means that whenever you make a trade, right, you need some sort of collateral in order to mitigate settlement risk. Meaning, well, what if you don't settle? What if things go bust? What if things go really pear-shaped? Then what? So this basically creates the potential for so much exponential inflation, exponential money creation. And here's the thing, this is what really gets me. Now, on the one side, sure, you could have tremendous amount of prosperity in India, but it's for the very, very, very few, at the cost of everyone else. And that's what really is the troublesome aspect of this. Now, so far there have been only a few banks that are like participating in this as a pilot. There's State Bank of India, SBI, Kotak Mahindra Bank, HSBC, that's a Hong Kong Shanghai Bank, I think, and HDFC, the Housing Development something, and ICICI. And they're going to be rolling it out to the general public within the next month. And that lady who's I think the new finance minister, what's her name, Nirmala something, I'm forgetting her last name. Anyways, but she said that this is going to be in the union budget for the following the calendar year 2023. And so this is coming to the retail segment. Mind you, this is programmable money. Programmable meaning, and they've been talking about it over here in the US as well. Programmable means that it can be programmed, because it's software after all, it's not paper, right? It can be programmed to be turned off, turned on, auto deduct at source. So so say you're a shopkeeper, you run your own business and you sell some goods and a person buys from you. The government can automatically take their tax at source from your point of sale. You see, so even if the government doesn't like print excessively, doesn't issue excessive digits to the regular retail, what can happen is simply as a business owner, say I'm a business person or a business owner or a shopkeeper, whatever, in India, and I know that the government is going to just take whatever 50% right off the bat, then I will limit my returns, increase my prices, because come on, like normally as a business person, if you when you file your tax return at the end of the year, you may make gains, you may make losses, and then you have to offset the whole thing and then pay the tax on the end bit, right? You don't just like pay on every single thing, and then what, get a refund, a without interest refund? Wow. So okay. So this is quite a trip. So it's a recipe for exponential inflation. And another thing is that, okay, so there's this two-track system, right? So one is just for the banks, and just one is for like countries and banks are one side, and the other track, the retail track, and the other one they're calling it wholesale, because people You hear the word wholesale and go like, wholesale. But actually, no. The wholesale side is the one that actually gets the benefits and the interest rate, that is like preferential. But the other side, the people, in their own words, they get zero, which means those wholesalers like ICICI and SBI and all those guys, they pocket the spread. Basically, what is the spread? The spread of interest rate. So suppose you get, you have foreign depositors who, and say you have a 10% say going rate, for a developing economy and all that, but you're getting only 0%. What the hell? No. Okay. Yeah. And the other bit is this central banking digital currency token. It was so funny. The way the guy said it, or the guy who was reading out the Times of India article, he said it will basically be another fiat currency legal tender backed by blockchain technology and the Reserve Bank of India. I mean, it's legal tender. So it's a much safer bet than other like cryptocurrencies that can be used for illegal activities. And I'm like, illegal activities? Wow. Okay. So they hit all their messaging points on the they hit all the proper buzzwords to kind of make any naive person think that this is a good thing. But let me tell you, what this actually is a panopticon. And I'll tell you what a panopticon means. A panopticon is it's like a jail in which like the prison officers, like it's like you're in a prison with a one-way glass around yourself, around your like a dome. And the people in control can see you and your activities completely, but you have no visibility of even who is watching you now. That's what a panopticon is, because you as an individual, you as an Indian citizen, if you're using the e-Rupee, you have no visibility about who is watching you, who can turn your currency on or off based on any preset conditions. Like, hey, so and so jaywalked, deduct $50 from their account. This person ran a red light, deduct their give them a ticket at source. But that I don't have any problem with, because it's like, what, traffic rules. I like traffic rules, and yes, I'm saying that while I'm speaking to a screen, but no, I do like traffic rules, because see, this actually is what keeps me able to speak to a screen, right? Having the confidence that now we have a stop sign and people are stopped. They actually are stopped. In India, they aren't. It's like the stoplight is a suggestion. So sure, if your ticket, your traffic ticket gets deducted at source, I have no problem with that. What else? So the thing, okay, so it's directly taxable at source. Oh yeah, for entrepreneurs, and also for inheritance taxes. That's another thing. So and let me tell you something about the UK and how the UK has this set already as a precedent. Okay, so but this system of this e-Rupee, it makes it so much easier for them, right? Not for you, not good for you, not good for any motivation you will have to save or keep or leave anything for your children. Because if you know that the government is going to just take it all after you're gone, why the hell would you even bother working? It's like, fuck it, I'm just going to piss away and spend every damn last red cent, as they say. Which would not even be a red cent, because you can't You can't touch it, which leads me to something very funny that the Times of India reporter or narrator, he said, yeah, this is only issued out right now to these few pilot banks that are participating in the pilot. So regular citizens, regular everyday people like you and me are going to wait a while to get their hands on the e-Rupee. And I'm like, get their hands on what? It's digital. Goodness, get your hands on what? No, this is like giving the governments, letting them put their hands in your pockets. That's right. That's what this is. So yeah, so I just wanted to convey this. I just read this article. I think I'm going to be writing something longer and putting it on my Substack with like more details, because there is a lot about the technicality of this, even about how you can actually profit from this and be on the right side of the trade if you well, not even if you wish to participate, because when things come down, that's one thing about governments, right? What they say goes. That is the thing. So yeah, anyways, that's all I had for now. I'll be writing about this, and thank you for listening. Take care. Bye.